What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm SubSyde, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build this wool farm. This is a tad different to previous designs I've done, but with this design it takes up less room, uses a little bit less resources, and just looks cooler, to be fair. Now this is the actual one we're going to be making. It doesn't have the glass because we're trying to save on resources, so we've just got trapdoors which work just as well. And all the items required to make this will be in the description. So without further ado, let's get started. And we're going to start by placing down our chests and hopper. So dig a pattern in the floor like so. So you got this sort of L shape. We're going to place down 2 chests, crouch and place a hopper in the back like so. Next we're going to come to this block here. So to the right of the hopper and then one more. And we're going to build up in this corner 2 blocks. We're going to crouch and we don't need to crouch. But we're going to build the dirt all the way around. So it leaves like a donut hole in the middle. Get rid of that block. Get rid of that block. And then we're going to put an observer like so. So the red dot is facing down. Dig your way out of this. And then replace that. So you should have now a little square of dirt with your observer in the middle. This will be pointing up. Now come underneath. What we're going to do is we're going to place a redstone torch underneath that observer. There. We're going to grab our powered rails. We're going to place one there. To the left of the torch, to the right of the torch, and to the north. Grab your standard rails. We're going to place this on each corner. Remember to crouch and place on the hoppers. Otherwise, you'll open up the menu. So you've got this donut going around your redstone torch. Next, we're going to be coming up on top. We're going to place a temporary block in each corner. Like so. And then you're going to come and stand on this block. You're going to place a dispenser here. Jump onto this block. Dispenser here. Jump onto this block, dispenser here, and you can drop down, put a dispenser there, getting rid of these corner blocks afterwards. So you should be able to see each dispenser is pointing into a space, and the same all the way around. Next, grab your other observer. We're going to stand on top of this one, jump in place, so you can see the red dot is flashing on top. Place a solid block on top of that. It might take you a while because with me, for example, it glitches because the repeater is constantly changing. Not repeater, the observer. So place a solid block on top of there like so. So once you've done that, we're going to place in our trapdoors. So to do that, we're going to place a temporary block here with a trapdoor. Break the temporary block. Temporary block, trapdoor, close it. Break the temporary block and do this on all 4 sides. And the last side. Like so. Now it's time to get our sheep inside. There's a couple of ways you can do this, but I'll just show you one for example. So what you want to do is build some sort of staircase up to the top level. So we're going to put some dirt. Just going to make a simple staircase going up. Like so. So you've got these holes. Now you want to do one at a time. So what I recommend doing, say for example we want to get a sheep into this hole. We're going to put some temporary blocks around like in this sort of L shape. And we're going to entice it in with some wheat. So there's a sheep over here. Make sure we don't get any cows' attention. Come on, sheep. We're going to show how you get in this hole. Don't show me up. Let's get in first time. Come on, all the way up the stairs. Good boy. Right, we're going to jump up on top of this L we've made. Hopefully you won't jump up to try and get them as close to the hole as you can. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump around the other side. Make sure you crouch so you don't fall in. And then we're just going to push him into that corner so he drops in. And you could do that again for all 4. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to be using spawn eggs. So we're going to put one in each hole. Another note as well, if you don't have silk touch on your shovel and you can't get grass blocks, don't worry. What you want to do is make it out of dirt blocks. And then make a chain of dirt blocks going down to the ground. What will happen, the grass will catch to that one. Then catch to that one. And then it'll catch to the top layer. So what you probably want to do is just do this on all 4 sides until the grass has grown on the entire top layer like so. But we don't need that, so let's get rid of that. Next step, we're going to come back on top, and what we're going to do is, if you haven't already covered the tops of these, just place 1 block in the middle, and then we're going to, on all 4 sides, just cover the top of the sheep, then get rid of this temporary block. Next, grab your redstone dust. We're going to place 1 in the center. You can see that's going to be constantly flashing. We're going to put 1 on each side. And before we put the redstone on top of the dispensers, to make your life a little bit easier, because it's a nightmare to get into when it's constantly going, I'm going to put a set of shears in each one. Now, one set of shears is enough to start it, but I recommend putting as many as you can in. They don't tend to go very quickly, but it just means that you don't have to restock it for a while. Now, putting the redstone dust on top of your dispensers, what we're going to do is crouch and place. And the last step of it is just come to the bottom with your minecart hopper, place it on a powered rail, come as close to the dirt you can, and then sprint forward. That's going to push it going around. So that's going to collect all the wool that's harvested. That's going to be deposited into your hopper and then into your chest. As you can see, we're already getting quite a bit coming. Now, you can build as many of these next to each other as you want, as long as the rails don't connect, or you could have one big rail system going into one chest. It's entirely up to you. Now, credit to this build will go to someone on TikTok. I don't know who. If I scrolled past it very briefly about a week ago, it wasn't this exact design, but it was very similar to it. So I don't want to take entirely, the whole credit for the build. But if anyone knows who it is who started this design, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to give them full credit in the description. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like and consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.